to Center, and I conducted a focus group with beer drinkers, your typical beer snobs, but we all know that's a difference. I had 5 people, 3 males, 2 females between the ages of 28 and 32. Everybody drinks beer. Everybody in the focus group, they drink beer several times a week, with the exception of the one pregnant one who misses to taste beer, but she was a big fan. Everybody had been to the brewery several times. If you look at the names, you probably recognize them. They all know he's got. Overall preference are microbrews and craft beers, and they're always looking for new beers, whether it's a Bud or a Bud Light. We're introducing the Platinum, which they tried, although they prefer the microbrews, they're always looking for a new gold mine that you wait to meet them. These are a group of people that are definitely willing to spend a little bit extra on the beer. They're always looking for another beer to try, and really, student loans, what's student loans? Fine, we'll spend extra money on it. And as far as how much they're comfortable with paying for a 4-pack, which craft beers typically come in, or a bigger bottle, it's not about comfort at that point, it's just something that they're passionate about, so they're going to try it. How they describe Captain Lawrence, hops, Imperial, and really everybody agrees that they've been to the brewery so many times, and as long as you're respectful and take care of whoever's pouring your beer in the tip cup, everybody's cool and friendly. And so it's usually the best thing in a local bar on tap as far as the craft beer goes. And also, everybody takes pride in the fact that it's local, and it's very available, it's close to the house, they always come visit. The most effective advertising and promotions, they all agreed that Twitter and Facebook had a huge effect on them, even though there were some days that they had no intention of going to the bar or going to the brewery. If they saw a post about a new beer being tapped, or something fresh, something different, they were already there, no questions asked. And word of mouth is obviously huge. We're going to the brewery today, you should come by, they have a free tasting, they're all about it. And the bartenders are huge. If you're a regular at a bar, your bartender will spot you out. They will be like, listen, we got this new beer tapped, it's seasonal, you'll definitely like it, try it out. Bartender knows you well, it's a good relationship. Something that's good to know, they offer their help in draining the tanks on the move, and they said that coupons or reward programs would be cool, something to get people coming back, and more quirky merchandise. Just something more fun. A lot of breweries, you take advantage of the fact that your market is over 21 years old. You could be a little bit more risky, and you could have more fun products. Something like a shirt that said "Me So Hoppy," something to think about.
That was good. I like that.
I'm Christina Silva, and I conducted a focus group with 4 people. They were 21, 22, and then an older crowd in the 30s, mostly in the Westchester and New York City area. A summary of my focus group, they were mostly Budweiser, Bud Light drinkers, but were open-minded to different beers. I got a lot of people who said that their beer the beer they drink when they're out does depend on the occasion. If they're out drinking all night, they want a lighter beer, as opposed to when they're sitting home, they'll try something different, something heavier. Quotes from the focus group that I got a lot of suggestions in their marketing. I had a lot of people say that they would have a mailing service with their new bottled beers, and you get your bottled beers, and attached to the case would be an order form that you peel off, and you could send in and have monthly delivery of the beer to your house. They love the idea of having the beer tastings. I didn't get one person that said they wouldn't go to it, and I got a lot that would want to involve food, like having dinner events there with food that relates to the type of beer that they're drinking. This individual has been wanting to go to the brewery, and then heard that it closed down, and actually wanted to know if there was going to be more events at the new place, and wouldn't mind going to Elmsford to do so. He actually lives in the city, so he grew up in Westchester, knows about the beer, but it's just not available to him where he is. This individual went to the brewery, loved the atmosphere and how it was laid back, loved the flavored beers. He suggested that the products start in like mom and pop stores before they go out into supermarkets, just to see how it does, and also having a seasonal pack of beers or a different mixed flavored pack of beers. This is a younger individual. He actually is a bartender, so he's a bartender in a bar in Westchester, so the beer is there, so that's mostly where he drinks it, and he feels like Captain Lawrence should target their events more towards a younger crowd, since he feels like the younger crowd doesn't really know that as much.
Great picture.
No way that's your dad, Joe.
That's me, it's my uncle.
I know.
That's my father.
I know.
That's my grandfather.
I shouldn't be in that picture.
Yeah. Alright, so we're going to focus with older adults, ranging from 45 plus, two males and two females and 3 males. Some of the focus groups. Most of the males were talking about basically saying that obviously this is going to be a product over 21. Nothing less. You can't advertise it to college kids. Most of them obviously are going to be from junior and below, average or 20 and below. So it has to be seniors and above. So they also thought as Captain Lawrence as a super premium beer, considering the price of the bottles that they go for. It's also a craft beer as well. The main issue is it sounds too expensive. People are drinking their method for transportation. They were going to go to the brewery, obviously going for a taste test. You know, let's say you want to stay there a little longer and drink more. How are you going to get back to where you're going without, you know, the main concern is getting pulled over or getting into an accident?
So most of the males enjoy drinking beer. They came to the conclusion that they liked the Gold Triple Ale. They said that the brown ale seemed a little too pricey. Doesn't mean they wouldn't buy the beer, but they just don't see Captain Lawrence. They don't see that brand as a mainstream beer. And the females were regular beer drinkers, but everyone agreed that 6-packs would be a smart business move. And they thought that the price, that everything was a little too pricey. Extra gold, $10 for a pint, a little too pricey, but maybe bring the price down for a 6-pack, you know, might be good.
So some of the quotes: give local beer a chance. You give guests the new beer as a treat. Sell the Balducci's or Dean and DeLucas, which are more high-end quality liquors and beers. Why don't they sell it in supermarkets? Definitely a 6-pack. Transportation, free tasting, so it's free tasting. Coupons. Going from, well, I think one of the good ideas was because it's going to be a more premium beer, it's again the expensive side, to offer coupons that would draw the attention away from just buying the average beer. Because since it is an expensive beer, you really don't want, if you're having a big party, you really don't, you'd be more inclined to buy Budweiser, Coors Light, whatever it might be. It's cheap and drinkable, but to get coupons, it would offer an advantage for those people who want to buy the mainstream to say, okay, well, you know what, let's go ahead and buy Captain Lawrence today, because they have a sale. And this is everybody I was drinking with that yesterday. Extra Gold American Triple Ale, we found was better. We bought 3 expensive beers. It was Liquid Gold, Brown Ale, and it was the Extra Triple.
The first interview we did, he never heard or tasted the Captain Lawrence beers, and he said that he enjoyed drinking Coronas, but thought that he could have a sense of pride to buy local made products. Price is a little expensive, and again, not considered a mainstream beer. Likes the logo, and thought that the ad should be focused on the quality and the fact that it's a local beer.
Let's just talk about anything different from what was in the focus groups. I think they're the same people. Is that correct?
Excuse me?
Are these the same people that were in the focus group?
Correct, it's my
Yes.
father.
So, right, so we probably don't need to go over as much, since we did it in the focus group, yes? Go ahead, just, you can go through them real quick, but,
This male, 45, enjoys drinking different types of beer. He's more of a beer connoisseur. He likes drinking all different types. Would definitely buy a 6-pack of this, and also that's why, it should be specifically sold in supermarkets.
Dennis just said that, he would like to enjoy, food with the tastings, give a chance, sell it at more specialty supermarkets.
My grandfather was more concerned about, everyone being 21 plus drinking the beer. What else?
Yeah,
Man.
same stuff we've been talking about, honestly.
yeah, the most of it.
Go, just go to the next.
Yeah, I'll go up, there we go.
Okay.
Alright, I said that we shouldn't focus on college kids as much, 21 plus, and then, for college kids, and then 30, ages 30 and above, because it's a premium beer. That, idea is give promotions in local bars all throughout the county, and have free samples at those bars as well. Transportation from the brewery to a central point. I thought it was pretty good. Make a deal with a cab company for driving the customers who want to have the free samples back to the central point. Basically saying, okay, look, Elmsford Cab Company, we want to do business with you. So whatever customers we have coming over to the brewery, we're going to call you guys automatically to drive people who drink at our brewery back to wherever they have to go. And in return for us giving you guys business, we want to be able to put our advertisements on your cabs.
Or we'll give the cab drivers beer.
Or,
Yeah.
So, moral is be a cab driver.
Yeah, that's
Also, offer a shuttle from, because it's a higher priced beer, you probably want to focus on people with a little more income. So people who go to high priced hotels, Ritz-Carlton and White Plains, once you guys get together, they come in for a business trip, they say, we don't have anything to do, might as well go and maybe go visit it. Get the word out about local beer, Facebook, local Metro North ads, people coming back from New York City on business trips and work, and most free taste nights, 21 plus, offer free beers with a glass with the purchase of the Captain Lawrence beer.